You dudes, Oren here. We are watching fourth quarter games on the Rep Zone thing for the fourth quarter. I just watched CJ Stroud run in for a touchdown to extend their lead over the Bengals. So he's had a lot tougher time against a good team such as the Bengals, but he looked really good right there, though. I've been casually kind of watching some of the Red Zone here and now, but it's about to get a lot more interesting now. Packers and Steelers are neck and neck right now. They just showed Pickett trying to get it to 14 and passed out of bounds there. Baker Mayfield scrambling, about to get a first down across the 50. The Bucks are up 17-6 over the Tennessee Titans with Will Levis starting. Earlier today, I saw the 49ers, that last touchdown that they had, the Jaguars attempted to pass it, but as the receiver was getting tackled, the ball was ripped out of his hands. The 49ers recovered it and returned it all the way for a touchdown. And Trevor Lawrence was the one player who was trying to chase him down and almost tackled him, but tackled him right when he was in the end zone. He was the one player who was not giving up on that play and everything. So the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, was doing that. So it just goes to show you how much grit and heart and all that particular player has. So Trevor Lawrence impressed me because of that. But when you're the unanimous number one overall pick in your draft, then you have a lot to live up to. All right, Browns and Ravens. I know Baltimore's been in control of this game, but the Browns look like they're trying to come back. This is a division game, so with those type of games, anything is possible. But yeah, Lamar threw at least one interception in this game, as far as I could tell. Showing the Bucks again. Their running back gets a first down. Excuse the yawn. I'm listening to the sideline reporter at the Browns-Ravens game talking about peanut butter jelly something. Someone on the Titans got a 15-yard face masking penalty. Mark Vrabel's just in shades, aviators, whatever. It's just like, whoa. So I'm probably going to stream this, watch some of the fourth quarter games, and then I'll probably on this live stream a little bit of the Lions and Chargers game, because I do intend to watch that, and then I'll do a post-game reaction after the Lions game is over. And then I'll do a primetime preview, like 5 players to watch for the Jets and the Raiders tonight. And I'll do a short of that, and then that'll be it for my night. So during the primetime game tonight, I'm going to go to Planet Fitness and get some cardio working out done. So trying to prioritize working out more often. You guys understand. Most sacks, first 100 career games. Myles Garrett's up there. It's like 4th or 5th on that list. I didn't realize how bad this game was. San Francisco is blowing out the Jaguars, 27-3. And they threw another interception, another turnover. The 49ers losing streak is probably going to end, while the Jaguars winning streak is about to end. So both teams are going to go up and down in the power rankings, respectively. I know nobody's debated this, but in my own head, the Lions and Jaguars are neck and neck in the power rankings, and most people would put the Jaguars ahead of the Lions. But I keep wanting to put the Lions ahead of the Jaguars, obviously. So, but I think this game the Jaguars are doing is making it easier for that. The red zone seems to really favor this Buccaneers and Titans game right now, even though 35-yard field goal good for Tampa Bay. They extend their lead 20-6. Hopefully, Will Levis can do something. Meanwhile, Houston, Joe Burrow has the ball. He dumps it off to tight end Drew, and he gets a sample. Drew Sample. He gets a first down there. So Bengals can come back and score. In my opinion, the Bengals are the best passing team in the entire NFL, and that's why they're so dangerous in the last few years in the way that they are. And we got the Steelers and Packers, who are neck and neck. 20-19, Steelers are winning. It's in Pittsburgh. Well, Jordan Love almost got sacked. He's scrambling to his right. Tries to laser it to Dobbs, but it's incomplete. Oh, excuse me, Tucker Kraft. Is Luke Musgrave out of the game? Oh, Lamar Jackson just got sacked by Myles Garrett from the Browns. Arguably the best edge rusher in the game right now. Could be Defensive Player of the Year, which is what I was hoping Hutchinson would get up to at this point, but he doesn't have enough sacks for it, although he's getting a lot of pressures. It looks like Mixon just hurdled somebody trying to tackle him or something. Or Burrow did. I don't know. Well, Burrow lasers it, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Houston Karsten? Is that his name? Number 30. Dang. The Texans are making noise this year, especially against the Bengals, who are just starting to get hot. And now they're showing Brock Purdy scrambling, and then points, passes it, and another touchdown for San Francisco. Jaguars are having that blowout game against them. Every good team gets at least one this year. Lions got theirs against Baltimore. Same with Seattle against Baltimore. Dallas got theirs against San Francisco a few weeks ago. Oh, Vikings and Saints. Vikings are winning 27-11. Dang it, Saints. And it looks like Derek Carr is injured for the rest of the game, and Jameis Winston's in, who just got sacked. Sack number 11 for the year for Danielle Hunter, who's one of the league leaders. Winston out of bounds. Going deep. Olave had an impressive touchdown in the corner of the end zone earlier in this game, too. Unless they overturned it or something, but I think it was good. Mike Evans is also having a day, though, too. He dropped a end zone pass, and then he somersaulted into his way into the end zone for a touchdown or something like that. dump off to Alvin Kamara across the Viking head on the field. Short of a first down. And Pittsburgh, Pickett pitches it, and then they get a first down across the 44-yard line. Warren was the running back there. Back to the Vikings and Saints game. Winston processing, scrambling, passes. Caught for a gain of 6 yards. Myles Garrett's wearing chains around his neck on the sideline as the Ravens punt the ball, who are only up by 7 right now. Oh, it's muffed. And it's Ravens ball. Well, that's a way to get a first down. TJ Hockenson also had an impressive touchdown earlier in this game after getting lit up quite a few times. So also a note there. Still, though, that 49ers turnover touchdown, the scoop and score. The fact that Trevor Lawrence was the guy who was trying to get the tackle before the touchdown impresses me a lot about Trevor Lawrence, and I haven't watched him much. Lamar Jackson just tried a touchdown pass, but it was incomplete there. So I tried this stream for the first time last week, and during that time, Red Zone kept trying to hype up the Bears about how they're going to make a comeback against the Saints. Oh, here they come. And I'm just like, no, they're not. They threw interceptions twice in a row in the 2 last possessions, and no. Tyson Bagent, the backup quarterback, no. And then they fumbled and turned it over to the Saints against it. See, I told you. Stop wasting my Red Zone time with that garbage team, Oh, Jackson scrambling around. Gets rid of it, though. Never mind. I kind of wish I did a short capturing my reaction to that. Winston passes. Oh, contested catch. They're wrestling for it in the end zone. Looks like the Saints got the touchdown on that one. Whew. That was the most contested catch I've ever seen. Stakes high for that one. It's up for the ball, 2 people wrestling for it as they fall down. We have a try screen right now with 2 other teams, but I'm trying to focus on that touchdown by Olave. Olave's trying to somersault his feet up onto the guy. Oh, I guess they didn't give it to him. No, it did. 2-point attempt. Running it in and good. 19-27. Vikings are still winning, so. Yep, I'm doing the math in my head. So Saints are only behind up by 8, but if the Saints can come back and win, then that's good for the Lions in the NFC North. There are 2 other games going on right now, but I ignored what was happening. I think the Ravens are still trying to score. First and goal, yeah. They're still trying to score. What the heck? the Steeler ball carrier just tried to teabag the Packers defender in midair as they go out of bounds. If that makes sense. But we're getting the Ravens and Browns right now. Ravens. Oh, Lamar tried to run it, and he got blown up almost immediately, like 1 yard gain. Third and 2 for the Steelers. Pickett scrambling to his right. And he just goes out of bounds as he gets tackled. Tackles it, throws it out of bounds. I gotta tell you, the Ravens are like the Eagles of the NFC, I think. They're looking like a very serious team now that everybody on their team is healthy. But the NFC North just likes to destroy each other. Like, all four of those teams are very competitive right now. The Bengals probably won't win this game today. Steelers are neck and neck with the Packers, but they could win their game today. It's looking like Baltimore will win against Cleveland here, so Baltimore will be at the top. Pittsburgh somehow will probably be in second place in that division, even though they seem like they're like the worst team in that division, arguably. The Browns and the Steelers seem like they're similar teams. They both have great defenses, but like their offense has too many issues. Double box. We got the Bengals and Texans now. Burrow's got the ball. Processing. Scrambling to his right. Gets rid of the ball. Passes caught and first down to Sample, the tight end. That is a name I like for a football player, Sample. All right, Bengals running around their B logo on the field. Dumps it off, but gets about 2 yards there before stumbling. Third and goal for the Ravens. Lamar scrambling to his right. Oh, he threw it. It was intercepted, but there's a flag. Injured Raven. They passed it to Jamar Chase. They also have a bunch of flags on that play. The Browns had a penalty. I couldn't hear what it was because the audio was on the other game. It looks like pass interference. I didn't get a lot of sleep tonight, so forgive me if I'm seeming a little tired. Unnecessary roughness on the defense from the Texans. Automatic first down. Oh, the Steelers got a field goal, so it's 23-19 Steelers. Jordan Love completes a pass to Luke Musgrave. So Luke Musgrave is playing. And now Burrow scrambling. Tries to pass into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Another interception. Either Joe Burrow's having an off day or the Texans defense is super good. Because who is the Texans head coach? D'Amico Ryans, is that his name? The defensive guru from the 49ers? Oh, Love does a pass to 13 and a first down and more, down to the 13. Wicks is the name of the receiver, I think. Pitches it to Aaron Jones, gains about 1 yard before going out of bounds. After the Steelers' second touchdown, they're showing a deep rewind, they say. The extra point was blocked. That's why the score of the Steelers is wonky. The Steelers intercepted the end zone. Steelers interception against the Packers. They tried to pass it in the end zone, but it might have been tipped or something. Matt LaFleur is shaking his head in disgust. As far as I can tell, the Jordan Love has been doing this late game interceptions, but he's not throwing a double. Oh, he's going for Christian Watson. The defender covering Watson tipped the ball, and then the other defender caught it as an interception. Meanwhile, Lamar Jackson hands it off to Gus Edwards, and the Ravens finally get a touchdown. They finally capitalize on the muff punt from earlier. And Houston's got the ball. Stroud throws an interception at the 30. 10. Down to their own 4. So first and goal for the Bengals now. Wow, Stroud. Why don't you just run the ball this late in the game? You're 3:33 left to go in the game. This is when the game is most exciting in the fourth quarter. Like there's higher stakes and you kind of know what's going on, which is why I prefer to start streams like this in the fourth quarter. Bengals at the 4. Burrow and shotgun. Processing. Lobs it up. Oh, he misses it. Irwin, intended receiver. And for whatever reason, the extra point for the Ravens hasn't taken place yet. Now, there we go. 31-17, Ravens. Second and goal for the Bengals. Burrow, processing. Gives it a toss over the middle, out of bounds, incomplete. Flag on the play, though. McCaffrey has not scored a touchdown today. They're showing all the scores of all the games. Just the scoreboards, kind of. Two falls by the defense. Pass interference penalty accepted. They're double boxing in the Niners. The Bengals run the ball and get a touchdown finally. I don't need to see the 49ers and Jaguars at this point. This game is long over with 3:46 to go. 34-3. So Brock Purdy could break the all-time NFL record for consecutive games with a touchdown for a quarterback, I guess. Or something. Or are they talking about McCaffrey? They tried passing to McCaffrey, but it was incomplete. Good coverage there. Okay, it is McCaffrey's touchdown streak. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Saints got a sack against the Vikings. Come on, Saints. You can do it. Come on, Saints. Pickett is scrambling. He gets a first down and more. Marshawn Lattimore is getting carted off during the Saints game. I missed the injury, though. Saints are trying to move the ball out of their own territory. They're struggling to get past the 10 to 15, their own 10 to 15 yard area. And it's now third down for them. I'll be right back. I'm going to go restroom break. Try screens. All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Rhetorical question. Looks like Deshaun Watson just passed. They're saying drama in the AFC North, trying to pump up the Browns. Oh wow, they're at their own 10-yard line already. Whew. Watson just dumps it off to an open player, and they just got a touchdown. All right. The Browns are not going away right now. Pittsburgh just got a first down to seal their lead and their victory and their win. So now I guess all they have to do is kneel it. Yep, 152 left. Offensive pass interference. Never mind. Disregard that. George Pickens. Oh! Tyler Boyd just got a ball and he's gone. He's going. Down to the 6-yard line. Tackled out of bounds. That was a nice pass. I'm eating a scone, by the way. They're better than I thought. An apple cinnamon flavored scone. $4.54 to go in the Saints and Vikings game. And they're still stuck in their 15 to 20 yard range. So that game is boring. Looks like the Steelers are going to punt it away. Kevin O'Connell is challenging a play for the Vikings. I think they're going to challenge the fact that it was an incomplete pass to be a fumble. Whoa, the Browns intercepted a pass and they just pick six. Oh, okay, we got some interesting stuff going on there now. The Browns just pick sixed it against Lamar. All right. Cleveland's really not going away now. Oh, Lamar's pass was deflected by the lineman. Deflected, went up into the air, and then the Browns defensive back person caught it, the number 0 person. And they're going for a extra point to tie it. With what, 16 seconds to go left in that game? But it's no good. Oh my gosh, what a tease, Cleveland. Cleveland got a pick six, and then they missed the extra point at the worst possible time. So now Baltimore's going to win that game 31-30. Oh, man. You had hope, and then you got it taken away. Meanwhile, the Bengals are... Burrow's running up himself at the 14-yard line. Doesn't go anywhere, though. The Bengals are down by 3 against Houston. Jalen Reed catches a pass for the Packers. I wonder what the NFL scriptwriter had in mind for that Browns last-minute stuff. Oh, man. And Cleveland's kickers, whoever the kicker is now, seemed like they were doing pretty well. But they choked at the wrong time. Oh! Burrow, Tyler Boyd, I think, tried to catch the ball in the end zone, but he incompleted it. Bounced off the tips of his fingers. So, the Vikings challenge. The call was reversed, but the ball was completed, and it was down by contact. So the call was changed, but not the way that the Vikings wanted, I think. Meanwhile, it looks like the Detroit Lions and the Chargers game is starting, so I'm going to try to switch over to that. Yep, my YouTube headline is misleading because now I'm switching it over to the game that I want to watch. Where is it? Please don't tell me that it's unavailable. All right. Talk to me, Goose. Where is the game? I'm attempting to switch the games on NFL Plus. It says out of market. That's all right. That's all right. I have a plan B. Thank you again, my dad, for the DirecTV access. That is a bummer if you just sign up with NFL Plus and all that. Detroit Lions at the Chargers. It looks like it's working right now, but I'm on a commercial break. I'm getting local time for that. Now I'm going to switch to my AirPods for this. I guess I'm going to have to exit out so that I can turn on my AirPods. Active. Okay, so they are on. Oh, it's just muted. There we go. Okay, so the game hasn't actually started yet. They're just still doing pregame stuff. Still, though, I'm sticking with it for now. Wait a minute, I'm way behind. Oh, shoot. There we go. All right. So Goff just passed to Laporta for what looks like a first down. The Chargers got the ball first, and they had to punt. And then this is Detroit's first drive. All right. I think I'm keeping track right now. Sounds like Montgomery's playing. That's good. Yep, that's Montgomery. He gets the ball, rushes for about 6 or 7 yards. Well, pass for a first down, too. Gibbs is in the game now. Goff, deep down the middle to St. Brown, down to the 20. The 15, now to bounce. Deep one to St. Brown. You don't see him often on the deep routes. And we got a 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Goff under center. Hands it off. Gains about 2 yards there. Can't tell who the running back was. Nope, Montgomery. Second and 8. Goff and shotgun. Quick pass to Jameson Williams. And he dives in. It looks like he got it. But there's a flag on the play. I can't tell if it was a touchdown or not. Illegal block on offense, 68. Come on, Decker. How many times do I have to yell, you get tackles. Stop getting these dumb penalties. Just took away a touchdown from JMO. Man, JMO was fast. Nice block by Laporta, too. Second and 23 now. Now it's third and 23. Sometimes I just feel like JMO can't catch a break. You know what I mean? They hand it off on third and 23 to Gibbs, and he runs out of bounds but gains. So the Lions will go for a field goal. Riley Patterson, kicker number 36, 33-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. Lions are up 3-0. People were starting to say that the Lions were having trouble in the red zone. So, last few games, it seems to be the case now. But I figured the reason for that was because we didn't have Montgomery, and now he's back. But I think definitely the reason for that one was Decker. So, that's on you, man. I see one person in here. Apologies. The title is misleading. I switched it to this stream to now watching the Lions and Chargers. I know there's a little bit of craziness happening. The Browns getting the pick six and then missing the field goal to end the game. That was wild. I'm hoping the Saints can come back against the Vikings, but that's probably not likely. The Steelers won their game. I kind of figured that was going to happen. Oh, wait a minute. There's still like 4:22 left to go in that Browns and Ravens game. I thought that game was over. My bad. I misspoke on that one. Yeah. Dan Campbell's chewing out Decker about the penalty. Okay, he wasn't chewing him. I guess he was talking to him or whatever, you know. Still, though, too many penalties at the most inconvenient times by the offensive tackles. I know they're great. They're part of the great offensive line. They don't give up sacks and all that, but every now and then they just get the penalties when you don't want them. I watched the Chargers last Monday Night Football, and their offense was underwhelming, I thought, but their defensive line seemed like they were really good. They'll probably just dump off to Austin Eckler. They tried to run up the middle. They get about 2 yards there. Second and 8. Ball on the 27-yard line. Herbert shotgun. Quick pass. Oh, they get a first down. A quick pass to Keenan Allen. Herbert attempts a pass, but it's incomplete. So second and 10. Herbert processing, dumps it off. Big surprise there. Screenplay. And they're getting a first down and more. They still haven't tackled him. He's all the way down to the 40. Huh. That's a 24-yard gain for the Chargers there. This is one of the opponents I'm kind of worried about, although the record doesn't really show it. I thought the Chargers' offense would be as good as anybody in terms of passing. Pass complete, out of bounds, gain of 7 yards. Cameron Sutton on the coverage. Second and 4. They're showing Keenan Allen's epic tumbling catch that got him over a bunch of receiving yards, a milestone mark for him. They try to hand it off, only gain 1 yard on the play. Herbert processing, checks down again, but the pass is incomplete. That was 3rd and 2, so now 4th and 2. Chargers unable to capitalize. Well, now they're going to go field goal. Hutchinson was right there, about to get the sack on him, so spin moves out away from the tackle and is about to get rid of it. So it seems to be the story with Hutchinson. Another pressure, but not the sack. 48-yard attempt by the Chargers field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. Chargers tie it up at 3. Could be a shootout type of game as well. Lions got to finish their drives and get touchdowns. They almost did that one. The defense looking decent, all things considered. That one screenplay the Chargers did, they gained quite a bit of yards on that one. But the Lions will adjust and they'll get better. And Hutchinson looked good on that one pressure there. Hopefully he can, and some of the defensive linemen can do some damage. Do what they do best, stop the run, and then try to set up Hutchinson for success, and then chase down any quarterback. Well, this quarterback is not that mobile of a quarterback. But, stop the run. Get some interceptions whenever possible. I should check the inactives. The only person I know who's ruled out so far is Donovan Peoples-Jones, the new wide receiver that the Lions traded for. Yep. Oh my gosh, the Browns came back and won the game 33-31. I don't know how they did it, but they did. The Vikings won. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay of that and see what happened. And the Texans beat the Bengals. They held on 30-27. Lions, 1st and 10. Fake, play action, dumps off to St. Brown, who muscles his way for about 6 yards there. Ooh. Those interdivision games, they're a real pain, especially in the AFC North. Second and 3 for the Lions. Ball on the 32-yard line. Goff under center. Fakes the handoff, play action. Goes deep past down the middle, incomplete. Flag on the play, though. Intended for St. Brown across the middle. The bread and butter play. Pass interference defense. We'll take it. Automatic first down, spot of the fall. Gotta love it. Excuse me. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Right above the Chargers Lightning logo. They hand it off to Gibbs. Gets what, 6 yards? Nice block by Decker there. Or no, that was Glasgow. He got the nice block that led Gibbs to get that good yardage there. 2nd and 5 now. .315 scrimmage yards in week 7 and 8, most in the NFL. So right on the Chargers' vault, pitch to Gibbs, blocking happening, bursts through for a first down to the 36-yard line. Gibbs is moving the ball for them. That's good to see. The first drive was Montgomery. Now we're seeing Gibbs. The Lions' running game is and the blocking for it is proving to be effective so far. Joey Bosa's on the field, they say. Pitch it to Gibbs again. Oh, he's breaking through. He gets a first down more. He's crossing through the other side, breaking through everybody. To the 10, to the 5. And did he get in? He hit the pylon, but was he out of bounds? He was out of bounds at the 1 to 2 yard line. Nice run. Nice run by Gibbs there. Yeah, do things like that all the time. Gibbs is here, ladies and gentlemen. But we knew that during the Raiders game. Ooh. I don't like the way that ankle looked like it was about to bend. Ooh, that was close. Don't get injured. Nobody get injured. 1st and goal. No penalties. They fake handoff to Gibbs again. He gets the touchdown. Lions. Gibbs single-handedly finishes the drive. She's like, doing his little shimmy. Now we got the touchdown. Campbell yelling at everything, wearing a gray long sleeve shirt with a military cap. Extra point is up and good, and the lead is now 10-0 Lions. I'm kind of at the stage where I'm spoiled by the Lions' ability to score, and then anytime like they don't score, it's just like, whose fault is it? That's how you know you're a fan of a good team that expects success all the time. The Chargers, the pass interference penalty definitely helped kickstart that drive as well. The way they're using Jameson Williams is interesting because like they'll quick pass it for him, and then like they'll expect him to dart off after the quick pass, and it's not really like a deep, like not going on deep routes. So maybe we'll see JMO doing another deep route in this game. Who knows? Let's check some of the other scores. Looks like all the games are wrapped up. Vikings won, Browns won, Steelers won, 49ers won, Buccaneers won 20-6, and Texans won. I'm seeing something about Patriots' Jones benched after terrible throw on interception. But then Bailey Zappi threw an interception, and then Belichick got frustrated in that game. And the Colts beat the Patriots 10-6. First and 10 for the Chargers on the 25. Herbert shotgun. Hands it off. Hutch on the tackle, gains about 1 to 2 yards. And Jack Campbell there too. Campbell's doing really well. I know his stats aren't showing it too much, and the PFF stuff isn't showing it, but he's doing everything a good linebacker is supposed to be doing. Herbert, gets rid of it. He's pressured and intercepted, but out of bounds. Yes! Interception, Kerby Joseph. He was inbounds when he caught it. Lions ball. I see you, Kerby Joseph. I see you. And I bet that was Hutch on the pressure, too. Could have been Campbell or somebody else. Chargers might try to challenge it, though. No? Oh, it was Angeloni on the pressure. Lions are good at those blitzes when they want to be. First interception in the first half in the last 12 games. Herbert is frustrated. Looking at some sort of scab or elbow or bleeding on his elbow. Anyways, first and 10 for the Lions on their 33-yard line. Goff and shotgun. Processing. Lobs it up deep. Oh, pass deflected, intended for St. Brown. Incomplete. Good coverage for the Chargers. I'll give them credit for that. Chargers have obviously planned for St. Brown. But he seems like he's doing different and deeper routes. Probably since they don't have that X receiver playing in the game. Unless you're counting Jameson Williams. Goff processing quick pass. Oh, intended for number 8. Reynolds, incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 10. Chargers cornerback in and out of the locker room. Some sort of illness. Whew. 3rd and 10 for the Lions. Here we go. Let's drive the ball. Quick pass to the side to St. Brown. No, Khalif Raymond. And he gains about 5 yards there. Not enough for the first down, but it's going to be a 4th down. Do you go for it here? We know Dan Campbell is aggressive. Who said that, Beast? What friend? What Charger fan said that? Well, he definitely cooked up that interception a little bit ago. Oh, they're going for it on 4th down. 5 yards to go, but play stoppage. Timeout. Timeout, Detroit. Oh, they did that thing where they were going to try to get him the false start down to the play clock, and then they timeout. Then they'll probably do a field goal. Why do I get fooled on that every single time? It's because of the suspense of the moment, like the shock of, oh, they're actually going for it on 4th down. And I get so hyped up in that moment, then I realize, oh, wait a minute. You're ahead of the game? All right, Beast. So it's your turn not to spoil it for me then. Deal? I just told you not to spoil it for me. That's all right, though. Oh, they handed off Montgomery. Fighting, and it looks like he bulldozed his way in. Yeah, they were expecting pass there, but they gave it to Montgomery, and he, Mr. Breaking tackles and fighting for those extra 2 yards, he gets it. That, in my opinion, is the identity of the Lions offense, being able to get more yards and break more tackles than what is expected of them. And get that extra block. Kind of like what Dan Campbell said on Hard Knocks in that very first speech of his. Anyway, 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Goff play action, dumps it off to Laporta. Loss of a couple yards there. Tackled, or Brock Wright, excuse me. This stream was originally meant for the 4th quarter for red zones of the 1 o'clock games. And then I said I was going to live stream a little bit of the Lions game. So I'll probably at some point cut it short sometime in the first half. And then I'll watch the rest of the game by myself and then do a post-game reaction video. And then I'll do a short for 5 players preview. Oh, they hand it off to Montgomery, sliding through, getting more and more, 6 yards there. And then after my post-game reaction show, I'll do the 5 players preview for tonight's Sunday Night Football game. And then once that's done, I'm going to go work out at Planet Fitness. So this is pretty much it for today for live streaming, but I'll get a little bit of content out later today. 3rd and 6. Because this is kind of unique because the Lions are usually a 1 o'clock type of game. 3rd and 6 for the Lions at the 18. Goff and shotgun, running back on his left. Hands it off to Montgomery. Bulldozes his way. I think he got the first down there. Oh, 4th down. Just short. Red zone. I'm not looking at that post. I saw my chat change, but I'm not looking at it until after this play. Handoff to St. Brown, actually. He gets it. The first down. Gets the first down. St. Brown on a running play. A jet sweep. Nice blocking by Jonah Jackson. Yep. Or something like that. Whew. I got to research what happened on the Browns and Ravens game because when I was watching it, I thought that the game ended with the Browns mixing the extra point after their pick 6. But then I saw that there was more time on it, and somehow the Browns came back and won 33-10. So I got to look back at that and see what happened. But division games, especially in the AFC North, are each of those teams' Achilles heel. which is why I'm not too surprised that the Ravens lost, even though the Ravens look like they are arguably the most dominant team in the entire AFC right now, in my opinion. But Deshaun Watson just did enough to get the job done in that game, and the defense was lighting it up. Like the Ravens looked like they were in a very comfortable lead to start that game, and I thought they were going to win that game, and then wow, the Browns came back. It's funny because like the Steelers, you could probably think are like the worst team in that division, but somehow they're the team that's in second place somehow. Like the Steelers defense is pretty good, but then like the offense, obviously, like anybody who knows the story with that, like Matt Canada's the problem or whatever. So, and then Cleveland also with their problems with offense, like Deshaun Watson's not as good as he usually is, although I think he's probably getting better and better again. And then they don't have Nick Chubb, their star running back, who's out for the season. Showing a preview for Survivor, a show that I used to be obsessed with, but it was a long time ago. And yeah, why am I not going to watch the Sunday Night Football game? Because it's the Jets again, these New York teams, and these other teams that get these primetime games for whatever reason. Kind of getting annoyed by it. And then 2, I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of a health situation right now. So the more I work out, the more that I can improve it, which is why I'm going to go to Planet Fitness tonight instead of watching that Sunday Night Football game. A little personal, but at least you know the contest. Oh, Goff throws to St. Brown complete right at the 2-yard line. Worst state of prime games this week. Yeah. Tom Grassi made a video about that last night, like the script writer and then the Amazon executive talking about basically the script writer ripped off the Amazon Prime with like the games that they were promoting and everything. So it is funny. 2nd and goal for the Lions. Goff and shotgun right at the 2-yard line. They hand it off to Montgomery. He gets tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. Khalil Mack, I think, tripped him up there. Oh, Jonah Jackson was trying to pull and then block him out that way, but he was too slow for him. That was unfortunate. I'm glad that Jonah Jackson's healthy, but he's rusty and it shows. Got tackled at the line of scrimmage backfield again. A pitch to the running back. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To Montgomery. Khalil Mack was involved in that play. Whew. The Chargers defense showed up on this. All right, Goff passing, lobs it up, throws it out of bounds. He was pressured and he had to throw it out of bounds. Crap. I don't hate the decision to go for it. It's just. And that'll be chalked up as another red zone failure for Detroit there. Fear not, Detroit's defense will bail them out here and maybe get a safety. That's Dan Campbell for you. That's how aggressive he is. you could argue the game that they lost to the Seahawks during week 2 was because Campbell was not aggressive enough, or at least conservative at the wrong time and then aggressive at the wrong time, because they could have had a game-winning touchdown on a 4th and 5, but they decided to kick the field goal instead and go into overtime. So the Chargers D-line showed up on that drive, though. But the Lions' offensive line, they're supposed to be good. They got to step up in those situations. So commercial break here. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to make Lions notes for my post-game YouTube video. So don't mind me. I see 3 people in here, and I'm probably going to lose a couple of you because I'm being quiet, but really I'm just trying to take notes on everything that just happened. Austin Johnson, the one that pressured Goff. Hutchinson, get a safety. What do you say? Herbert, quick pass, but incomplete. Second and 10. Let's get a safety here, or a pick 6. Oh, nope, check down, tackle out of bounds, gain of like 8. Cameron Sutton on the tackle. Nobody ever talks about Cameron Sutton. Cameron Sutton, he's been a reliable cornerback. You never hear about any mistakes he's made because he rarely makes any. And then he quietly does a good job, a decent job against the people that he's covering. So good signing by Detroit. And thank you again, Steelers, for Cameron Sutton. In my opinion, though, in the next draft, the Lions do need to address cornerback because Sutton's really the only player they have signed to it. All right, Herbert. Processing. And he almost... Hutchinson almost sacked him, and then it was incomplete as he passed it. Oh, man. Hutchinson almost got him again. But it resulted in an incomplete pass, so Hutchinson still did a good job regardless. And now San Diego has to punt. A punter standing in their own end zone. Block the punt. Nope. And it's going fair catch at the 40. At Detroit's 40. So that punt went about like 60 yards-ish. Oh, man. I think the Lions offense is going to click on all cylinders. So Montgomery was doing good on that first drive. Gibbs was fantastic on that second drive that got us the touchdown. And then, I don't know if it was that last drive for the Lions where they tried to get into the end zone on 3 running plays, but then the defensive line stopped them in the backfield. So Hopefully they can adjust that. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Beast. It's always in general a smart play to just get rid of the ball and throw it out of bounds rather than taking a sack and taking all those loss of yards, especially when you're in your own end zone and you're about to get a safety. So with that, I think Herbert's a good quarterback. He's smart, so he did the best he could do there. So, and again, the Chargers offense, I watched them during the last Monday Night Football game, I think it was, and they were underwhelming. I thought like it was a lot of checkdowns to like Austin Eckler and those type of plays. So that new former Cowboys offensive coordinator they had, like I guess I don't know, Herbert's not like spreading the ball around as much as you'd think he would. Like Goff is like doing that now. It's like the spreading around quarterback ghost went from Herbert and then went to Goff. It's crazy. The spirit possessed one quarterback and now is going to the other. I'm opening up a thing of applesauce, by the way. Don't mind me. As I open up some water. SoFi Stadium, the home of the Rams and the Chargers. From what I've heard about the stadium, it's basically like a little mall or like a whole shopping district because the building itself is that wide, that big. 1st and 10 at the 40, Goff under center. Handoff to Gibbs. Gains about 2 yards. 3 yards. They're showing Goff's analysis, giving him time in the pocket. His pass plays to St. Brown. Second and 7, Goff jumps off to screen, and it's a first down and more. Good blocking there to Gibbs. There's another big game, 20-plus yards. That was a good 24, they said. Looked like a check down. It's a screen. And everybody was beat on it. Those are the type of yards. Like the Lions get like good chunk yards, 15 to 20 plays consistently. First and 10 at the 33. Goff play action. Processing. Bounces in front of Jameson Williams, incomplete, I think. Or did he catch it? Oh, yeah, he caught it. I thought the ball bounced in front of him. Yep, he did catch it. Jameson Williams got a catch. That's what I like to see. He did have a catch and then run like for a touchdown, but then Taylor Decker had a penalty, which really made me mad that stopped it. First and 10 at the 20. And they're giving it to Gibbs, and he gets chipped up in the backfield, loss of 1. Yeah, the thing about J-Mo is like when he returned from his suspension, he was going to need a couple of games to kind of get warmed up and to get back into his full form. So even though like those catches weren't coming, that it didn't really surprise me because J-Mo kind of needed to get back into the rhythm, kind of like last year too. So, and it's good that the suspension was lifted earlier. Otherwise, it would take longer for J-Mo to get back into his form, I guess. Goff processing pass caught by St. Brown, first down within the 10. So first and goal. He slams the ball down. Even though he did a good job, he's not satisfied because he wanted more touchdowns and stuff. It was almost picked off, too, so that was a very close one. St. Brown, he should be MVP candidate. I've been saying it since the preseason. First and goal at the 8-yard line. Let's get this right this time, Lions. Hand off to Gibbs. Gains about 2 yards. Down to the 5-yard line. They're showing Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, don't even think about working in Los Angeles. You know you want to stay in Detroit. You know you do, buddy. Seriously, though, if Ben Johnson does go somewhere, I predict that he'd probably go to the Commanders. I'll talk about that later. They hand off to the running back. He gets down to the 1-yard line to Gibbs. It's like with each different drive, they're rotating Montgomery driving the ball and then Gibbs driving the ball on the next drive. I'm kind of noticing that pattern. Third and goal. Goff and shotgun. Quick pass. Oh, Gibbs dropped it. They're fourth and goal at the 1-yard line again. What are they going to do now? They're going for it again. Oh, Campbell, you animal, you. You got to prove to your offense that you have confidence that they could get the job done, which is, I think, part of the reason why they like to be so aggressive on fourth down. Goff hands it off. He's in. Jim's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Lions. See? Penei Sewell on that one. Why, Beast? Because the answer is simple. Psychological warfare. You want to communicate to your opponent's defense that you don't respect them enough to be able to stop you on the fourth down. That's why. Extra point is up and good. And that messes with their minds, and that makes them less successful. Not a lot of people, sports fans, get that about Campbell's like, yeah, let's go. People think it's about analytics, but it's more about psychological warfare. That's why the aggressiveness happens. It's an alpha male mentality. And the Lions are those alpha dogs. Well, keep in mind, Montgomery is just now getting back after being gone for 3 games. So, and he's had a lot of good plays for us so far. It's just punching it into the end zone. He'll get there. I'm confident in him. So, and the Lions are confident in him. I think they're trying to do one drive for Montgomery, the next drive for Gibbs, and then rotating it, so on and so forth, as far as I can tell. But the Lions are looks like they're relying on the run game quite a bit in this game. And then when you least expect it, they'll hit you with play action. But the blocking on that play was really good. Penei Sewell did a good job there. So, I was on the Tom Grassi's stream with Urinating Tree when they were doing their game earlier. During their halftime, I asked them, if you were a GM and you were at the NFL draft, your first NFL draft, what position would you prioritize? Grossi answered it, and he said, yeah, offensive line and then pass rush, because everything starts with the offensive line. And we Lions fans do know that. So, but I wanted to get both of their opinions on it, but I think since I sent it to Grossi, he's the one who saw it and answered it. So, but nice to know that Grossi agreed with me. Like, I get the impression, because he's a Packers fan, he would think everything starts with a quarterback because of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers being a fan of them for so long. So, but it's nice to know that, like, because there's two ways to rebuild a team, you'd think. Because one way is starting with a quarterback and then getting the wide receivers and building around them, and then the other one is what the Lions are doing with the, with building the team. Getting the trenches done, getting the defense good and going, the running game getting going, and then which is the latter is the way I prefer to try to build a team. So part of the fun of this for me is being an armchair GM and trying to solve the puzzle. I used to be that way with baseball all the time when everybody just wanted to talk about home runs and strikeouts, but you forget about the position players playing defense and the base running and the relief pitchers and all that sort of stuff. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Herbert and shotgun at the 25-yard line. Handoff to the running back. Goes nowhere, maybe a yard. Anzalone was there. Ali McNeil was there. A bunch of Lions were there to stop him. Have we mentioned that the Lions' run defense is one of the top ones in the league? So, Beast, don't get mad. I'm going to end the stream here pretty soon. So, okay, they gain a few yards on that running play. I'm done streaming for the day, but I'm going to make 2 more videos later. All right, Herbert, 3rd and 4, processing, dump off. Oh, he gets the first down. He misses the tackle. Down to the 50. Anzalone tried to tackle him, but the receiver dodged it. I'll probably finish this drive, and then I'll cut the stream. Right. Because this stream was originally meant for the other games on Red Zone. Just trying to switch it up a bit. They run the ball. Gain a few yards there. Down to the 50, right above the Chargers bolt logo on the field. Lightning bolts, that is. Herbert doing a lot of audibles. Walking around, pointing, and yelling. What's the snap count at? 7? And there's a blitz. Herbert going deep. Oh! Pass incomplete. Who was on that? Number 23. Whew. Jerry Jacobs. How did I forget about him? Nice job there. Awesome. Oh, caught first down at the tip of the bolt. Keenan Allen. The Chargers are running, moving the ball a little bit. They're getting their pass game going. All right. Herbert processing pass. Incomplete above and too far out in front of him. Herbert's like, yeah, dang it. 4:23 left to go in the second quarter. We are almost already at halftime. This game is just flying by. Yep. That'll happen. Next man up mentality. The Lions have a depth, and every player is useful in some way. 2nd and 10. Herbert processing. Dumps it off towards the side. And tackled right in front of the first down marker to the 31, I think. Oh, are they tush pushing it? Quarterback sneak. It looks like they got it. Brotherly shove, excuse me. First and 10. Ball at the 29 or 30 and a half, whatever. Herbert dropping back. Deep pass. Caught. Touchdown, Chargers. To Keenan Allen. Sutton was the one that's been covering him, so. But he's doing the best he can. Wins this run. No, that was Jacobs on his. It was zone coverage, and Jacobs was trying to close in on him. But it was just a tad too late. Kick is up and good. I kind of expected this type of game, so. $75 yards and 9 plays. All right, Beast, and anybody else who might be listening, thank you so much for tuning in with this. I'm going to continue the rest of this, and then Lions post-game reaction soon, and then a short for 5 players to watch for the Sunday Night Football. And then, till next time, go Lions, One Pride.